There we go. Sorry, first time streaming. Let's go build a autocrafter for the gold farm. So currently at the... There we go. Currently at the ominous potions farm. Just been farming all these, getting some of that. That's all cool. Apologies if this is a little disjointed. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm here doing it. Usually pre-recording all these. Alright, gotta turn this off and then let's go to the gold farm. So here we are on GuildRock. And we're going to be building an autocrafter. So we currently have a gold farm, which is quite nice, that I built with Dickie the Dude. So this is my hub on GuildRock. We got enough stuff. Probably best to go get some bamboo just in case, because we're going to need a fair few of the hoppers, and I'm not sure I've got enough. I'll just nip on by. Yeah, I know. I gotta clean that. Okay. Yeah, that'll be enough. Alright, let me see if I can... How does this chat work? I'm really sorry if... There we go. Hello. Alright. Got that. I should have iron. That'd be good enough. Now, let's go to the gold farm. Gold farm, where did I put you? Alright, down here, through the TQ nether hub. So these are my guild mates, my teammates. Down through here. And this is our TQ nether hub, designed and built by Dickie the Dude, who he has since left the server. Hopefully he'll be back at some stage. Uh-oh. Did I pick up? Yeah, I did pick up that dude. And that's why I like to travel with chest boats. Nearly at the gold farm, random bees, we've got all kinds. Not sure why that's in there, or even how really, shouldn't have. Alright, so our gold farm is over here, looking all pretty like. So currently, let's go down here. Currently we've got all this flint and steel and everything. We have a bunch of flint that we've got from trading with piglins. We've got all the iron for the steel. We have our trident killer here. And then you can see around here, this is the, okay, someone's tried to improve that. Okay, I respect that. So currently the piglins fall down here, they trip the tripwire. Really? People are strange. Trips the tripwire, which fires off the trident killer. So we turn this on here and then pulls in the flint and steel and uses it on these portals here, and then more portals up the top. So there's actually 2 sets of portals. These go over, so there's a chunk border that runs between these, and then there's sub chunks in here. We maximized it to reduce the number of pending ticks. But basically what we need to do is make an auto crafter that takes in flint and iron. I think I'll probably end up doing iron ingots. Flint and iron ingots, and then pushes it through there. So I'm thinking probably end up building it here. Now, unfortunately, this is going to use a fair few hoppers, just because, like, I could drop it down into them, but I want, the design that I've got, it kind of, it needs hoppers and stuff, because it has what do you call it? Cutoff switches. So I think best case, right, middle of the day, I think we'll just pull this apart, just so that we can access all through here. I think I'm gonna end up, I think I'll end up removing this. What do you think? Should I do 2, or should I do 1 at the top so people can just literally just put in a, that's what I'm torn on. Because maybe at the top, maybe we just have 1 at the top and people can just put like a shulker of flint and a shulker of iron clearly marked, and then it will come down kind of a hopper chain, I guess, which I know isn't fantastic for lagginess, but by the same token, like, we're already generating a lot of lag here, and people are only in this area to run the gold farm, and so once they're not running the gold farm, they're out of the area. Because then it needs to, whoa. So it needs to come in here. Is that safe? Yes. So it needs to push into, there's 1 there and 1 there. Maybe I can reorganize it. Can that go out? That is a good question. So the debate that I'm currently having is, do I have 1 single hopper line that comes down, which then splits into 2? Maybe a hopper line kind of central. I think that is going to be the best course of action. So I'll reorganize the bottom ones so that they follow something similar to this, and then we'll just have hoppers come out. Yes. Alright. So let's go make a bunch of hoppers. Actually, I should have, did I put some chests in here? Come on, yes, I did. Good. Tell you what, organization is not my strong suit, which you will soon discover. 28 hoppers. Yeah, Can always do with more hoppers. Probably a good idea to set my spawn spot as well. So, why is that? Okay, so I can't really do anything about this section. Don't worry, I'll rebuild it so it looks all pretty. But I can bring this out here. That shouldn't, no, that won't take any, I don't like, because I don't want the redstone line here temporarily locking the hoppers. So that would be unfortunate. So these I'll probably, yeah, I'll probably end up getting rid of all that. Cyclone's on. Hey Cyclone. He's one of my guild mates. I can take that off. That's fine. Okay. Question is, how far out do we go? Because I'm gonna need a fair bit of space for this. I do not have enough scaffolding. Let's figure out where I'm going to drop it from. So the real question is, where are we going to put this hopper line? Let's see, how far do I need? Just checking my reference shots. So from the down point we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's call it 6. 1, 2. Let's go out with glass. Should we go through the center? Yeah, that'll look fine. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I may need to build it sideways. Yes. Double check if I've got my technical resource pack on. Come on, please. Nope. Hello. Well, that's annoying. But can't be helped. Because once we know where it's going to go down, then we can kind of pivot everything else around it. Maybe we'll go down from here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Yeah, let's go down from here. Cool. Don't need that anymore. And don't need that or that. Oops. So then I think no, need to go higher because I want it to pass across Actually, do we even need this chest? It'd probably be best anyway. Okay. So this is going to need to go up. Let's figure it out with the hoppers. So, sorry, thinking through this live. All right. So that can go there. That'll work. Then if we put another one on there so that we can get this across. No. I think better will be, so if we come across this way. Hello? Oh, that'll do it. So if I just build it straight across like so. Come out one more. This is, technical people will hate this, but sorry. We're designing for maximum utility by a wide range of people. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. That'll be fine. Yep. Yes, is good. Okay, so if that's there, then we're going to put that. That can go there. Now we just got to build the rest of our components. Clear out some space. So, let's grab what we need for this build. Ooh, what a mess. What a mess. Clean all this up later. Don't need that. That might be useful for later. Actually, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. So, we're going to need some auto crafters. Let's. Alright, I'll use this shulker box for all the stuff. We're going to need an auto crafter. We're going to need droppers. Just need one auto crafter. Going to need 2 observers. Wow. One's a smite sword and one's a sharpness sword. Anyone else do that? Just so that I can make it very obvious what we're doing. Okay, so auto crafter, well, crafter. I don't know, I keep calling it auto crafter. Auto crafter, 2 observers. We're going to need 2 droppers. one for the iron, one for the flint. Gonna need, I think we need one repeater. I'll just bring in some more, but one repeater, so this is what we should need. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, comparators. Take the rest with me later. Going to need 2 sticky pistons. Is there anything else? Everything else is just gonna be, we're gonna need a bunch of redstone dust, need a couple torches. I think we only need 2 torches. And then gonna need some barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 barrels. Actually, only need 2 barrels. Now I'm gonna need some. Question is, do we do barrels or do we do? No, I think I'll do an auto crafter on. Sorry, a crafter on one side. So one of these crafters is optional. So you can. This is just for comparison, making sure that we've got the right number in each of these. We've got those. Gonna need some building blocks, which I've got. Gonna need a piece of glass. Yep, just 1 glass. Bunch of building blocks. And I think we should, yep, got my hoppers. I need 4. Yeah, well, 4 hoppers for the initial build. All right. Maybe I'll sleep and then we'll get on with it. Yes, yes. Monster. Oh, man. These guys are annoying. Here we go. Go away. Alright, let's get on with it. Enough jibber jabber. Whoa. Flying is not my strong suit. I know you probably couldn't tell, but that's how it is. Alright, so let's build it, I guess, facing that way. So we're going to have down, and this is where everything is going to come out of. Wow. So we've got the barrel. There we go. Is nice. So that's the barrel that the crafter is going to go out of. Let's put a temporary block here. Come on. Probably should have. Probably should have not done that. So it's going to end up in here. Uh-oh. Here. There we go. Don't want that either. Because we need to get the crafter to face this direction. So we're going to be crafting into this barrel. Wow, I'm having one of those days. Fine, good enough. Now, we're going to take a signal out of here, and then another one going that direction. So comparator, and You don't necessarily need to do this, but this will just reduce the amount of redstone update lag that you get out of it. So that's going to go there and here, and then we're going to have the other crafter is going to come in here, of course. And you see how much editing I do in every video. Oh no, they're gonna think you're no good. That's fine, I'm not. Alright, so that is gonna come around here anyway, so we may as well do that. Auto crafter can go, let's face this direction. So this redstone is going to, nope. So we're going to run a redstone line around here towards the back. Oh my gosh. Come on. At this rate, I'm going to blow through all my rockets. Particularly if I can't fly. What is going on? Oh boy. Okay. So, we need dispensers going... Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? I've built it in the opposite direction. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh no, it should be okay. So, we need droppers. These droppers are facing into the crafter. Parkour! And let's put hoppers running into these guys, and this is going to be where we're going to put shulkers on here. I'll label all that to make sure that people don't mistakenly do that. Now so I'm now going to build an end. Is it an end gate? Yes. Yes, end gate. So we need that to be out. Thinking the best way of managing this. So I've got kind of a fallback situation happening so that when everything's off, in case there's anything left in the crafter, it'll get pulled out and put somewhere, which I'll deal with later. But for now, I want a sticky piston to go on this block. So this sticky piston is going to shoot out and pull that. We're going to have comparators going into these ones. Do I need to jump? Yes. Comparators going out to those into solid blocks, which then we have torches coming out of that. We have, is it a solid block? Yeah, solid block behind that with some dust. So this way, if there's nothing in, oh, it must be an ore gate, yeah. So if there's nothing in one of these, it will turn the farm off, and you see it activates this piston to shove the the hopper underneath there to drain the crafter of anything that might have accidentally been ticked in. So we need solid block here. We're going to put dust on that and dust on top of the crafter. So after that, we just need to build our clock. So solid block there. Actually, this will be easier if I do it this way. So we're going to have solid block. There's going to be an observer facing outwards. On top of that, can I get that right? Yes. So that observer is going to go into there. Then question is, yeah, probably just put a, probably easier to just put a solid block on there for the sticky piston. And that'll activate. Oops, wrong way. Go. Wow. So let's see what we've built so far. We have. Come on, wolf. So we have this clock, which when there's items in both of these, that will deactivate this redstone here, which will deactivate this sticky piston, which will start off the observer clock, which runs into here, which fires off this redstone, which causes both of these to also pulse, and then you, oh, that was a good thing to remember. We need to block off that. Yes. So then it pulses this, which then fires in both into here. Now, this is going to go around. Yeah, so it's going to come out. We could have glass there, but no. So this is going to come, of course. Of course. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. Not loving how that looks, but I can shift that around. So this, I think instead of having this out here, I'm going to put it, because this doesn't matter where it actually is. So we can have it come off to the side. The main thing this is doing is creating a signal. Yeah. So this is going to be, let's do the, let's sleep and then go from there. Alrighty then. So the other way of doing this would be with a barrel or a chest and then some non-stackables. Yay! Could I have brought more smooth quartz? Yes, yes I could have. Should I have? Also yes. And at this rate, maybe some more rockets. So, this is the way that we determine how much we need. So, it's going to come out like this and go all the way around to here. And it's going to, is that right? Feels wrong. That's what it is. It's there. So it's going to come out to here. So it's going to come up to there, which these are going to currently power. Unless I have a repeat. No, I don't have a repeater in there. Let's take these torches off for now, just so that we can make sure we've got the right signal strength going. So what we want is for this, yeah, you can stop for now. That clock will keep going, but it's fine. So what we want is to build the signal strength up so that it kind of sits right here, and if it pushes anymore, it will fire off. So the reason for this is when this barrel gets mostly full, then we want to shut off the farm. So actually no, I can't do it with this. Haha. Just realized I can only pull signal strength of 9. Ignore everything I just said. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. With spades. And this is why I brought all the bamboo. Spades, shovels, what do you call it? Can't remember how many I need. I think I need most of a shulker. Let's go. Yes, of course. So I want to stop it short because it'll run a little. Each one of these is worth like 1 signal strength, I think, going off memory. Ordinarily at this point I would go back into creative and check, but this is live. So we got, let's put in another 8, just for good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'll be good. And take that to the roof. Just for consistency, I think I'll change this out for a barrel rather than a chest. And barrels are in here. Am I the only one who loses redstone chests? Please say I'm not the only one. Alright. Because I don't want to have a shulker here. So what we're doing it this way so that we can, so that I make sure that I've got the right signal strength. So this, once I'm done, it should reach to here, and then that last little bit, once it goes further, that should reach the rest of it. Because what you really don't want to do, I mean, it's already going to be laggy enough as it is. That should be fine. That should reach. Yeah, so that reaches there, but it doesn't activate that. Good. On there, on there. It's going to run back in here, but that's fine. All we're doing is setting it so that if there is flint and steel in here, if these are full, then the farm will continually go, but we are setting a signal strength out to here so that it then turns off. All right. enough waffling. Let's test this out. So I'm gonna need some. Let's just grab a shulker of each. Dump all the stuff that I don't currently need. Yeah, whatever. Let's be smart about this and just put like a stack of each in, maybe. Yeah. Alright. Always good to test. So, even better if you don't fall in holes. So, gonna get some item frames to make sure that we put the right one in. I mean, it doesn't matter which one is which, so you can choose whichever one you want, but just so that you keep it consistent. So we got the flint in there, and that will load into here, but it won't load into here. Let's put that back. So now you can see, because there's a signal, like this is just signal strength 1. Apologies if the rain gets a little loud. It is the middle of winter here. So let's turn this torch off, but nothing is happening. It's not crafting anything just yet. It needs iron in here. And I think because we have flint come in stacks, I don't think, well, yeah. Let's go there. Alright, now it's going to start crafting and pulling out. And it should, some of it should end in here, yep. And then it's going to fill up this hopper line until it gets to here. Once it gets to here, everything should turn off. Or if it runs out. Alright, so happy with that. Yeah, it's crafted flint and steel. Let's get a bit more flint. Just so that we can finish this test, and then we'll hook everything up with the hoppers. So do you remember which is which? Looks like steel's in that one. Or the iron. So iron's going to go in here, and best thing to do would be to put some item frames on there. Interesting that it's oh, that's right. So it takes a bit to go because it's slowly filling this up. That's why the observer was freaking out a little at the start, just because it didn't have anything in either of these. Wait, why is, oh my gosh. I did break it. Well, that's going to be an issue. So, does that mean... Yeah. So, it's stopped just before. That's a little concerning that it produced some nuggets. It shouldn't have, but it did. It's a problem for another day. So it's filled up to this point here. So if you let it fill up right to the top, then the auto crafter would keep spitting out items, and it'd just kind of fall down somewhere. I think we might be a good idea to put some lights up here. Yes, all right. I was paying so much attention to this that I wasn't paying attention to chat. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Shadow of Dogs. Yes, I'm live. It's the first time I've been live. Can you tell? It's something I've been meaning to do for a while. Just haven't. Alright, so we've got this line here. Now we just need to hook everything up to, so we've got, so currently these top two will have auto-crafted flint and steel, and now I've got to connect, oh, where'd that go? Now I've got to connect it down into these hoppers, so figuring out, come on. It's going to go, wow. Should I pull it straight down from here, or, yeah, let's do that. Keep it marginally consistent. I think it's time for that bubble column to go. Did I have sand somewhere? Who stole my sand? I need that. Let's just fill it up with that. I'm good, Tanya. How are you? How's the trip going? Oh my gosh, flying. This is why I can never win. That's why I could never win Nano had a flying competition thing. Here we go. Alright. This is silly. What am I doing? Easily the dumbest way of doing this. Oh my gosh. Right. But it shall be done. And we needed this before, so we needed this elevator so that we could get it before. I'm going to build one on the outside. Alright, that's done, that's done. Isn't it always the way, needing a vacation from the vacation? It's like you do so much stuff on your holiday that you realise that actually I forgot to do the whole resting thing, the whole rejuvenating. Alright, I'm gonna run, that can go down there, yes. Please tell me that's silk. Yes. Okay. Right, we've got to make sure with this that it doesn't interfere with this redstone line. So. Wait, who stole my hoppers? Clear to see that I'm obviously the greatest Minecrafter who's ever lived, he says, dripping with sarcasm. If I go out one more, that should be good. So these are all going to get filled anyway. Need that? No, don't need that. Junk, junk, junk. Oh dear. No, he didn't think that one through, did he? Tanya, I see you. Tanya says that hasn't even really done much, but spending all that time with family. I hear ya. Family can be exhausting, that's for sure. Is that gonna work? Did I actually figure something out? I believe I may have. Woohoo! Go me. The old owner of the server was rather fond of telling us to lock our hoppers. He would be having a fit right now with all the unlocked hoppers I've got going on. Wow! Sorry, Carrot, if you're watching this, catching the live stream. I'm sorry. Probably should check the way down first, because I don't want to cut into that. Alright. I can go... because this whole thing's got to feed into it. Tanya also has been scarred by... what was it? Fun times. Fun times, yes. Why are your hoppers locked? Unlocked. Alright, so if I go there. Seriously, how do you run out of hoppers? Chests, and I've got so much wood, it's not funny. All the different types of wood. Nope. Let's use those ones, and then these ones, and then those ones. Now I can do these. Good enough. That'll be fine. That should take care of everything else. It's just like a hopper tower. It's going to induce some lag. But that's... oh my gosh. That is life, isn't it? Okay. So we have that there. And then one more that goes into there. Alright. Now I'm gonna make sure that we clear all these out. We don't want to accidentally throw off everything. Surely it wouldn't destroy things too, but weighted pressure plate. Ooh. That wasn't from the... maybe that... thought my design was fine. Alright, it has already recognized that there's a problem. Oh, already recognized that it's empty. And so it's pulling stuff out. Kills. Nope. There we go. Probably run out of flint and steel. Yes. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. So, I think to finish this up, put some light in, just so that we don't get any nasties. Then we'll go and get some item frames, and then we'll be done. Let's go do the item frames now. Why not? Unless maybe in my bag of tricks I've got some item frames. You never know. Uh-oh. Phew. I was literally just talking about how I was had a tendency to lose my redstone. Yes, not good. Keep putting them down for builds and then forgetting to pick them back up. Any item frames? No. Okay. Let's go grab some from Supers. So Super is Super Collide, and he is in TQ Guild with me. And he is a villager expert. I think it was in the first actual day on the server he had already built basically a full villager trading hall for us that has been amazing. Pretty much anything you could possibly want, he built it in there. And because it's TQ, it's literally right here. It's the one with the emeralds. Because villagers. Are you about to build that monument farm, Shadow? Yeah, nice. It's yeah. If you're once I've grabbed these item frames, I'll fly over there and show you it because it's just around the corner from here. I mean, I showed everything in that video, but why not? Let's grab some emeralds real quick. That's not the emerald. Okay. Item frames, item frames. Who sells item frames? Is it these guys? No. Come on. Where are my item frame guys at? Leather workers? Oh, cartographers. Duh, I knew that. I knew it. Just need two. And then we always throw the rest of the emeralds back in because that's good practice. Got quite a few shulkers of emerald blocks still from the raid farm, the stacked raid farm while it still worked. So this is Super's Paradise. Not exactly up to date with my videos on, oh, there's cyclones. Not exactly up to date with my videos on the on the pyramid, so you may see further along than I've actually posted. Alright, so the Guardian Farm is inside here. And it's literally just flip the switch and they start going. So I kind of alluded to it in the video, but the reason for this is so that I can go along underneath. I did have glass running through here, but I've exchanged it for trapdoors just because this is the outside. So we don't want that. because the whole idea is to showcase the Guardian Farm, oh, sorry, to showcase the Ocean Monument and have the Guardian Farm in there. Currently my storage is, like many things, a little janky. So I've got shulker loaders here. I'm planning on upgrading this section so that it using auto crafters to craft all the different types of blocks, but as it is, I just kind of throw things down and then do my sea lanterns here and just manually craft, which who wants to manually craft when you've got auto crafters in the game? So yeah, pretty happy with how this one turned out, and the key is to have these glass blocks above each spawning spot, otherwise it doesn't work. So I didn't need to have glass here, you could do solid through there, as long as, like, you can't have solid blocks below, I think it's 1 above the top of the monument. As long as your solid blocks are above that, then you're good to go. Alright. I hope I went the right way. Yes. Okay, let's grab some more rockets. Wow, Shadow's doing Shadow's already on a Guardian farm and they haven't been to the end yet. It's crazy. Well, I guess been to the end or finished the end, it's the same thing, isn't it? Nice work. Oh, I'm using them fairly quickly. I've got a ghast farm that handles all my gunpowder needs. Don't really need to worry about gunpowder. Yeah, I mentioned the cyan glass, and the reason for cyan is simply for aesthetics. That's the closest one to the... That's the one that's closest to the colour of prismarine. Where am I going? Gold farm. Why am I going this way? Need to go down here. And this scaffolding here, I'm working on opening this out so that it all kind of comes together. All right. We're going to get a shot with a skeleton this time. Or pick up a skeleton to get shot at. Oh, of course. And... oh. He's got his bow, but he forgot his arrows. What? No! That's why I prefer to have a chest boat through there, but... I've got it on most of them, just not on this one. Okay. Let's go take a look. Hello? That's... what? Ah, don't you love Bedrock sometimes? So I'm gonna need flint and steel and the item frames. Let's grab some more of that. Grab some more flint. Oh, got my arrows. Let's go. Think might be a good idea to put a lever on these just to lock them. Yes. Alright, item frames. Item frame, and okay. Oops. You can go there. Yep. And you can go there. So now Alright, let's go test out this whole system. Hopefully it won't be too noisy. Why? Alright. More iron. More iron. Good enough, okay. Hopefully the whole system is functioning. And if not, so I'm going to need, see, anything excess, this piston will drain it out, so I'll need to do something to maybe like an overflow storage or something like that, and then I'll also need an easier way of getting up, water elevator, something like that. Let's just do double checks, make sure that we're not going crazy. So there's a lot of flint and steel through here. Uh-oh. Forgot. Can't do that anymore. A week-old server, Shadow, and you're already on a Guardian farm. Now that's a server that I like the sound of. Though on this season of GuildRock, we had a member. I think it was like the first hour on the server, and we got notification, redstone slime has been killed by the ender dragon. That was in the first hour of the season. He's mad. In a good way. We like redstone. Actually, I forgot a very important thing. We have to rethrow these tridents. It's all good. We all have servers like that. I've got a server with my kids that we just kind of play on weekends or whatever, really. It's all a bit of fun. And that's what Minecraft's all about, isn't it? Having fun with friends. So there's another one over here. This one is for the babies. That's an unfortunate name. So these are all enchanted with impaling 5. 2 more. I like to double up over here. And then the last one here. Got our gold storage down here. I'll show that in a sec. Let's turn this on. And we can clean up, and that might be it. I don't know. Alright, so these guys coming down here because there was an issue where, oops. Yeah, see, they're getting stuck there. That's why I didn't like having that there. So whoever put that there, bad plan. I will fix that later, but that shouldn't be there. This trap. Need to stop them from, because there's no trident killer behind there. It's only for the babies. Alright, so that section's all working. Good. Going to redo this so that we have auto crafting of, probably just go blocks. So we've got nuggets there, nuggets coming in here. Why? let's double check, make sure that, woo! Yep, so it's regenerating new flints and steels as needed, is it? Hard to tell. Are you going or what? That's firing. What is going on? Hello? Those are off. Clock's firing. I love it when it works first time. And it's not currently working first time. Why? Ah. Nope. Nope. Must have messed something up. What could have caused that? This is quite disconcerting. Unless I didn't give it time to go out. I don't know. Let's try again. Alright. That's better. Really? Dude. That's not what we're after. Okay. More work is going to be required to figure this out. I think I'm going to have to do some creative testing to figure that out. Something going on there. May need to do a delay of something. I don't know. But for now, this is where we're at, and this is how it is. Is that really loud? Let's see. Okay, people watching, is the farm, is that too loud? Just trying to calibrate it. 'Cause I haven't, that's funny how they fall down. So I turned it down on the stream on OBS, so hopefully that is okay. Stop it! Why? Not loud? Okay, good. Because it's coming through pretty loud in my headphones. Alright, this all. I mean, it works-ish, but I think I'm going to need to do some more refinements just to make sure, because I think because I've not got delays in place, it's maybe not quite. The other option maybe is to not completely drain this. Yeah. I wonder, I think maybe the issue is the draining, so it's pumping. Why would it be pumping that twice though? Shouldn't be. Clearly is. Yeah, alright. Let's get rid of that and see whether that fixes it. So maybe I don't need that piston. Alright, yeah. So, have that in there. Let's try that. So signal strength should go down by 1 once that has gone, and it should be good. Those headphones are annoying. Let's simulate it by taking some out. Alright, so that's all good. Now what happens in here? Yep, so it's leaving one in, that's fine. So I think we can, no, broke something that shouldn't have been broken. Broke that block. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Well, we lost some flint and steel, but what are you gonna do? So you must have picked those up instead of the sticky piston that I was wanting to pick up. Nope. You're gonna make it difficult for me, aren't you? There we go. Alright. So I think the problem was that piston that we had that was... Yeah, I think that piston coming underneath and draining the crafter meant that sometimes it was pulling in double the amount of iron, and sometimes creating things that we didn't want. Okay, so that's all looking good now, and I think we might be sitting pretty. Let's put glass there. Doom doo doom 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 doom. All right, catch a shadow of dogs. Thanks for tuning into the live stream. Good luck with building the internal guardian farm. It's a great one to build, and does ridiculous rates. Have a good one. All right, I think we're good here. Let's make sure that It's actually taking out the piglins. Yeesh. Not you. Figure something out there, but how's this? Yep, getting the gold nuggets. That's good. Back up because Bedrock has a lovely hopper skip function thing bug. So sometimes it just like jumps straight over a hopper, which is why you need to have backups in bulk storage systems. So that's all working, that's all working. Yeah, for sure, Shadow. Sounds good. Alright, happy with that. It's finally doing what it's supposed to do. Like I say, there's going to be a lot of lag from all those, but oh, don't need to worry about that. Okay. Surely there's a way. Zombie piglin collection area to not use. Why are they going into glass blocks? There we go. Bye. So those are still running, probably because there's a piglin in the corner. Yep. Hello. Goodbye. Alright, the question is, do we fix this? How did we have it before? So if this is... Let's go grab some more tools. Oh, actually, I can sleep. Alrighty then. Tools, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. So let's double check if that's fine. So if I'm here, why do I use 2 tridents for each cell with the Guardian farm? Reason for that is just speed, pure and simple. So if you only want to use 1, then you would do it. Actually, you know what? Let's go take a wander. Show you exactly where to put them. Donkey. Tell you what, the pathfinding is questionable of some of these mobs. Wrong way. Yoink. He's going to shoot me, which is fun. Oh, did I not pick him up? Oh, I did. Okay, there we go. There's my friendly neighborhood skeleton. Oh, enchanted bow. Nice, good for you. Alright, let's head up. Ghast tentacles are always so funny. Let's head to the Guardian farm. So this is Sim 6, so the AFK spot is a little higher than you would typically have on a Sim 4. So hungry today. Okay. So if we come around here to the Guardian farm, I really need to speed up my video production. Okay, so when you have these two, so let's pick up those. So you can build the same thing. Realistically, you can do if you're short of tridents, then you would just throw one trident there, because what happens is that deactivates and then the water pushes the guardians here eventually. Well, reasonably quickly, it's just a little slower, that's all. But I have two because it does the killing chamber a lot faster. Essentially, yeah. But you can see for these corner ones, I've only got one trident in there simply because there's just not room to fit two of them in there. Not easily with all the rest of the excuse me, not with all the rest of the wiring and everything. Yeah. So I prefer to have two where possible. And Golden Helmet has a fantastic trident, well, drowned farm. So I actually have these drowned farms up here, and these ones. So this is just regular ice, and these ones, it's one chunk. And it does all the, just one of these does all the trident needs you could possibly want. I've set this up with filters and everything so that it only does copper, because I built this before the trial chambers with everything with that. So I'm going to amend this one to produce tridents, but I've got like a ton of tridents already, so I don't really need it immediately, but that'll eventually basically be exactly the same as all the others. It just won't have the copper filter on there. It'll just kind of throw everything in, probably do a non-stackable filter in there, and then everything kind of come in here, because got tridents, got plenty of tridents, and I have other tridents elsewhere. But I've been doing copper for quite some time. I did have one on top here, but it just doesn't fit with the vibe. Doesn't quite match the roof. What is this? There's these purple blocks here. That's weird. I swear I didn't put them there. There's a whole cursed portal thing going on. Where am I? Is it this way? Hello? Oh, yes. Yeah, there's this whole cursed blocks thing going on the server I'm not quite sure about. Like, over here, like, I had a Santa right here. Now there's these purple blocks. What even is this? I don't want to touch the purple blocks because bad things have happened to people who've touched the purple blocks. Curious. I think I'll have to investigate that further later. Pretty proud of this design though. It's kind of a modern look. I don't really do a huge amount of building on more redstone farming, that sort of thing, but we have a crop farm in here, which reminds me I should probably get some more because I ran out of target blocks before. Oh dear. So, yeah, I gotta do some cleaning. So, shulker of hay bales should be fine for hay bales for now. And then my iron farm has, I've also added some, I'm pretty happy with this. Check it out. So, what? You're not meant to be there. Did someone put something down that they shouldn't have? I think someone has put down a workstation and that's thrown stuff off. Someone's messing with me, surely. Anyway, so in here, I actually built a creeper farm. Or not, yeah, it was meant to be a creeper farm, but that got broken, so I'll end up fixing that with a better creeper farm design. But the plan was to have, so mob spawn in here, and then, let's see, there's like cactus and stuff, but the individual mobs fall down onto these magma blocks, and then everything else kind of shoots out. The reason why I wasn't dropping them in here and killing them with the lava blade is because every so often a skeleton would spawn, which shouldn't have with the farm design, but they did. Skeleton would spawn and then shoot the iron golem, and then the iron golem would, it's just this random sequence. The iron golem would then attack the skeleton and sometimes hit the creeper, and then the creeper would blow the floor up, and that was annoying. So I changed the design to this. That's why I have all kinds of weird drops in there, and these are my quartz villagers. These guys here have powered the entire pyramid and so much more. Alright, I think that's about it. I think I'm going to end this stream. Thanks everyone for jumping on. This was my very first time I ever streamed full stop on YouTube. So thanks very much for jumping on. Appreciate you. And I will see you in one of the other videos. Alright, now I've got to figure out how to stop this thing. Bye!